Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of the experiment. We have, well, this is a useless camera. I can't see anything from this angle. What in the world? Here, let's at least get you over there. So I try to figure out. Here we go. Here's a camera angle I can use. Yeah, this map is now getting somewhat, I'm being thrown off a bit by it. Is there a way in? There's a door there. Oh, okay, the door's right there. Okay. Anything here? Really? Nothing? Okay. Oh, she can't see that? Okay. Go there. Excuse me as I drink my glass of water. Oh, come on. She can't see that? Nothing? So useless. So there's nothing in this room, basically. Just a big load of nothing. Okay. Exit out here. I know there's another side, but I see there is a path downwards here. Or not? Can't tell. What is lit up? Okay. Okay, yeah, the stairs are gone. Okay, so there is no actual path that over there. So can she see that? I doubt it. Okay. Let's get her back going. Let's get her up here then. All right, this is the useless camera. Okay, maybe something back there. Please tell me you can see that. Oh, thank gosh, you can. Is there any... There's no way, so I think we have to make her go around. Oh, wait. What? Sorry, as I... Can she go around this way? How... Okay, whatever. Let's have you go over here.
This looks like a current generator, probably to provide power to the base lighting system. People who work here never see the light of day.
Okay. I can't click this one, so maybe it's on a different... Well, it can't be on a different floor, because... Hopefully it's not on the different... Well, who knows? Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know.
Another generator.
Can we get around there? Okay. I don't know where the path is that you need to go. Okay, she is... Ah, okay. This other... Okay, I can't really see it from where I am. No? How about here? Oh my god. Is this area just a lot of nothing? Sorry, I had... my device suddenly did an emergency test. The text message emergency testing. I was like, what's happening? Oh, thank God. It's just a test. All right. So, yeah, this is a big load of nothing. How come I can't click on this? Because I can't. Then what is there to do here if there's, like, this big load of nothing? I can go on this side. Okay, you. I'm kind of annoyed right now. Why have this area if you're not going to put anything in it? Or at least have her comment on anything? I mean, the only comment we got so far is about the generator and the people who had to live down here to create light, but otherwise... It's just getting a lot of silence. Oh. Nope. Come down. Okay. Is there a way over there? I don't think there is. You can't see it, not from this angle. Okay, so that was useless. The only thing here is this door we don't have access to yet. We need a key. I think that's it. Okay, good. She is. I can't tell with this map. Okay. Okay. So the only thing I can surmise is what's happening right now is I'm supposed to find something very specific because apparently I myself can't get her to go down.
The rotating emergency light turned on. All right, you want me to change floors?
Oh, thank God, that's how we do it. Oh, it's over here. I thought it was... Okay, well. Well. I assume it's coming down. Oh, here we go. I was like, where is it?
Thanks. Incredible. I've never seen anything like this. People talked about the advanced base, but it's beyond belief. The structures seem human, but the rest, I don't recognize them. Not even the lichen.
Okay.
This lichen is strange. It feels different than most. Could this be a neighboring world with different plants and different animals? If this were true...
What?
There! Did you see?
What?
That shadow.
What?
Yes, I'm sure it moved. Maybe it's a security robot. There were some in the advanced base. Your cameras will see it better than I can. If only the pedestal was better lit. Can you help? Done? Can't see too much more. The electric generator must be tired. I'm not gonna get anywhere without any lights. So where do we go now? There's a river, too. There, under the floor grids.
What?
And that lichen growing without light? A real mystery.
Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about right now. At all.
Did you hear that?
No, I don't. I don't
The robot.
hear...
I'm scared. Let's hide in these offices.
What? Not okay. Whatever. Go where you want. I don't even know what you're talking about. What robot? I don't see
Phew.
anything.
What a relief. My God, and here I had hoped that the advanced base has escaped the attacks. I stand corrected, alas. If you weren't there, I'd be worried to be the only Eden Project survivor.
Okay, well, whatever. Let's... You're seeing things I cannot see. Okay, she's not saying anything there, so... Okay, that's just that.
Hey, the phone? I get it, it's you. This must have been someone with a delicate constitution. Maybe a woman? Who worked here? I can't remember. Lise Monfleur, the computer specialist? A key, and there, around her neck, a map. Very interesting. Sorry to disturb you, Lise, but I don't have much choice. I'll leave you now. I hope that the next world is more agreeable to you than this one had been. This is surely one of Lisa's parents. There's a familiarity there. Yes, it must be her mother. Oh, look, there's a name written on it. Maddie. I'm sure it's there for a reason. Make a note. This could be useful later.
Lise Monfleur, where are you? No. Nope. Maddie? Sensitive files. Because I know your sensitive files are not open. Was it... Haha! Right? Yes. Sensuality. Do we have her? Okay, Nancy Edwards. She makes me think of movie star...
Hey, wait!
What?
What's happening to me? Let's get out of here!
What the hell?
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
So these creatures are indeed quite real. What a scare. It swallowed the security robot in one bite. And my charm. What if it hadn't warned me? I'd be dead for sure. Therefore, there's a link between this charm and the creatures. Maybe they made it themselves. But then why do I have it? These questions are giving me a headache. Okay, stay strong. I must move on and reach the Tyriade doors. This map and key will surely help. Above all, we need to resolve the electrical power supply problem. Where is the control room? Maybe the elevator leads to it? Yes, the one we saw earlier. Can you take me there?
Okay. Guess we can't look around more because the big Tyriade came up. When the scene, I was too busy concentrating on this, and I look over here and I see this.
You know the
thing
elevator on the
approaching.
second floor?
Yes, I know. Fine.
Let's go back up there, please.
You
Okay,
know, you
let's
can do
change
it yourself.
floors.
I
Let's
don't
go.
understand. Why are you asking me? Like, you could just go into the elevator, activate the thing, and then politely ask me to go to the second floor. I don't know why I have to direct you to get onto the thing. Okay, back. Sorry, I'm so annoyed. The problem is that sometimes this game, she goes to places, okay, so I'll just walk there myself. I'm like, oh, great. And then sometimes you just have to direct her, which makes no sense whatsoever. But nonetheless, before we're so really interrupted, she makes me think of movie stars that lead such a wonderful life and then die of overdoses. A terrible secret is eating her up.
Lead the way.
Though I don't know which. I submit the following to protect her from herself. Okay, all her codes. She must be helped. I'm afraid she'll do something irreparable if not. The base has not recorded any suicides by any base personnel, despite my many attempts, which were not reported. I'm convinced that Nancy was one of those. She's not the kind to let herself be beaten down, but the drugs are limiting her defenses. She could lose her footing in a moment of weakness. Abuses of Power by M. Lincoln. I have been a computer specialist for 15 years now, and I've never met anyone so mean, brutal, and vindictive as our security chief, Michael Lincoln. He's the kind of man who will volunteer to torture enemies during combat. In fact, he probably drowned cats for fun during his childhood. A truly horrible man. From our first meeting, I knew he would make my life difficult. Alas, I was all too right. Not one day passes without being called into his office for some harsh words from him. Earlier, he accused me of having misplaced one of his files, and earlier of having changed his profile photo, or not having allocated enough memory to his files. Of course, these are all lies. Any pretext is good to make me cry. There's nothing I can do. I hate him. The Ascending Abyss. It is something that responds, initiates... Wait. Those who have seen this Ascending Abyss consider it a living thing. It is something that responds, initiates discussion, appears intelligent. It is said that there is a profound but indefinable link between the Abyss and the Tyriades community. If the Abyss is hurt in any way, it is the Tyriades who suffer. But if good is done onto it, so too is done to the Tyriades. Furthermore, the Tyriade can know the mortal state of the community and of each caste by smelling the complex odors emanated from the Abyss, 98 identified compounds. There is surely some truth to these rumors. But can we believe the stories told of the Tyriades' voyages that take place in the Abyss, with winds that carry them to faraway lands? Sounds more like a fairy tale to me. Tyriades Island. There is no proof of any kind about an existing hierarchy amongst the Tyriades. Certainly, there is a queen presiding over the fate of the community, but this power appears to exist without any real exercise of authority. We believe, however, that combat Tyriades, a martial caste trained for war, have a similar organization to human armies, with captains, colonels, and generals, the latter of which live on an isolated island, a kind of mineral fortress where they convene their council. Matters relating to the security of the Tyriades are solemnly considered here during immutable rituals. I don't know how to gauge the veracity of this rumor amongst the various circulating dozens of other rumors. Okay, so we get 2 codes. Jack Lowell recently gave me his computer to be fixed. I couldn't resist listing his codes and making note of them here. Should he ever be found to use mine, it becomes a game between us. The first one, able to retrieve others' codes, earns the advantage for a few days or a few hours before being exposed himself. Today, Jack is the victim. Do we have his stuff at all? Jack Lowell. Asukan. No, we don't. He's responsible for the Tyriades exterior. Okay. Observation CT07, CT08. Much is said about tanks number 7, 8, and most of it is foolish. I am forbidden, as per regulation, to publicly divulge what I know, but it does not stop me from making notes of a few things here. I have never been through the door behind the tanks. However, I must manage its computer and therefore precisely know of its contents. Well, at the risk of being belying rumors, I can confirm that there are neither missiles, silos, nor giant cold rooms, nor liquid nitrogen tanks where millions of viruses are kept. However, I'll confirm that there are experiments ongoing there that do not take place anywhere else. Tank number 7 is merely a biology lab, but tank number 8 contains equipment nowhere found else on the base. Some kind of incubator electronically linked to a central structure branched out like a tree. Like everyone else, I'm curious to see this with my own eyes. Do we... sensuality. Let's see, it's not cut and paste. Nancy. Here we go. No, we don't have such sensitive files. Now we do. Oh my god, she has all these people's codes in her. The atmosphere of the Tyriade's worlds. I am dismayed that no serious study has ever been undertaken about the atmosphere of the subterranean world where reside the Tyriades and where my colleagues and I inhabit for a great part of the year. Sure, tests have been conducted, but they were brief and focused only on the oxygen content of the confined space to ensure we could travel within it without any apparatus. We know that air pockets locked inside certain subterranean cavities are unbearable since they are saturated with carbon dioxide. If we had a precise chemical analysis of the Tyriade's atmosphere, we might find psychodysleptic substance there, that is, substance affecting the psyche. It is well known that scientists living with Tyriades developed over time mental disorder, as is the case now with Jack Lowell and Paul Gumish. Alas, it is also the case for me. The subdued and measured consumption of drugs corrects the functions, but produces a painful dependency, and without exaggeration, the remedy is often worse than the ill. There is so many... Maddie, okay, we got that. I admit my personality isn't easy. I hate that I am ignored. I can't stand leaving people indifferent, but when a lover becomes too invasive, floods my inbox with love letters, it makes me crazy. It irritates me. Poor Lise Montfleur just found out how much it bothers me. Her only error was to have sought me out outside of regular weekly meetings, and what was to happen happened. She surprised me in the arms of another man and made quite a scene, calling me a woman of little virtue. I was angry for several days, just for form, and then we made up. I've decided I kept this secret boiling inside me until it grew into an act of vengeance. Don't hate me, Lise, if I reveal here. Jaloux on I voulu. Okay. She is now speaking French. Okay. As they say, all's fair in love and war. Well, it's not like I have Google Translate here, so... Drugs provided him with great relief and lessened his suffering. As I was rereading earlier... Sorry, I keep forgetting to read the top parts. As I was rereading earlier the small book entitled Artificial Paradise, written by Charles Baudelaire about the opium and hashish. Drugs provided him with great relief and lessened his suffering. Alas, it has been a long time since drugs have provided me any pleasure. They satisfy only one need, my body's most pressing need. Withholding my dose even a few hours launches me into a trance. I become irritable and aggressive. This dependency becomes stronger over time, much like Dr. Malek's hold on me. He is the only one who can provide me with the drug my body wants, and he knows how to take advantage. I must comply with his every fancy, even the most sordid, and I often feel like his puppet on the string. I submit this advice to each and every one. Keep your distance from this man. No one will blame me for providing this confidential information, as I believe it will serve everyone's best interests. Okay, well. Oh. Wait, how did I miss this one? If there is something shared between all members of base personnel, a shared sentiment, it is hatred towards Michael Lincoln. How can I fall for this brutal, sadistic, evil man with skills better honed to torture than to lovemaking? I try to ignore it, but deep down I know I want him precisely because he dominates me, because he has no regard for me, and he treats me like a prostitute. The more scared I am, the more attracted I become. But even with this power over me, I can still see his faults and the characteristics that make him detestable to his colleagues. No one will blame me if I make use of my last line of defense against him, an explicit leak of information. Therefore, here's the access code to his sensitive files, with which readers can make up their own mind about this sinister character. Wow, okay. Sorry as I take a drink of water, my voice is literally just... There's a whole lot to read. Okay, Aldo Luciani is a brave guy, the kind of guy girls marry after having dismissed them as teenagers. I don't know exactly how he came to me, since he is not at all my kind of man, but he has charm, presence, and a child's smile that suits him. He's very shy, especially before female colleagues. He waited 6 months before talking to me, and only after having spilled coffee on my dress by accident. People don't know what to make of him, but acknowledge his abilities for analysis and abstraction. He doesn't have many friends on the base, and this is unfortunate. Just in case, I leave you his alias. Okay. Dear Nancy, it is almost midnight, and I am writing this letter from the control room, currently deserted. The Tyriade's door are hidden in the... Is this... his... Okay. The Tyriade's doors are hidden in the darkness, but faraway noises can be heard, confirming that predators roam the highland forest. My thoughts are only of you. Where are you at this hour? Is there a man at your side? I agree to share you with others, since you yourself admitted that faithfulness bores you. But I have trouble accepting that scum like Lincoln can touch you. I know you have no feelings for him, and that your relationship is casual. Nonetheless, this man is capable of anything. I'd like to help you leave him, but you seem to be dependent on him, as you admitted to me, as if you were dependent on drugs. Listen, I'm leaving you my codes in case you might need them. Loves and kisses. Okay. Meantime, let's go back to... Shoot. Maddie. Who had... For the life of me, I can't remember. Here we go. She had another code. So I'm going to forget. J. Lowell. Melkar. Okay. Let's close the shared file thing. Ooh. Tempted to leave this for last. Okay. M. Lincoln, this guy that everyone hates. Let's order. Spy Part 2. Did I already read this? For several months now, we have been systematically searching through all external correspondence of base personnel, be they letters, emails, or telephone calls. We found a sudden increase in correspondence in September 1970, 137% increase without any apparent cause. We thought that the spy, informed that surveillance had been initiated, deliberately fled the system with inane messages in order to send the right one incognito. This was ingenious since, in fact, only Major Leonard and I are qualified to undertake this task. We have been unable to analyze all the documents transmitted during this time. It appears, however, that the French chef, Paul de Provence, has had the most correspondence. He has therefore become our prime suspect. Okay, we need to... Nancy. Am I the only one? I am one of those people who think that a woman's place is in the home and whose presence in the office... Okay, I'm reading this wrong. I am one of those people who think that a woman's place is in the home and whose presence in the office, let alone on a military base, is incongruous, if not useless. The rough camaraderie of soldiers is affected. People watch their manners and awards because a woman could be listening. Not me. Though I do recognize that a beautiful woman can nicely complement any decor. If I had a reserved opinion about the hiring of Nancy Edwards, it has since changed. Her wild quest for pleasure, her availability for various men offers advantages. The first being the overall well-being of the ship's male population. It is my practical sense that agrees to keep Nancy around and to take whatever pleasure from her you please, much like a coffee machine. I encourage the men who read this memo to meet her and provide the code to your provide the code to your sensitive sensuality. Use it well. Okay. Right. Either way, let's get this. Okay, so I need to go to Igor's. Shoot, what is... Okay, now I need the key. Okay. Oops, I apparently grabbed some other things. Okay. I am taking a risk by drafting this document whose contents had never been provided to anyone verbally, not even Major Leonard. From this stems my decision to publish an encrypted version and to destroy the original. I had in my hands only briefly a report that shows without a shadow of a doubt the liaison between the secret brotherhood of the reminiscent anamnesis with our army staff captain. Its supreme chief, the General XXXX, is himself a member of the Brotherhood and supporter of the extermination of Tyriade. An Eden-based invasion plan is underway that would eliminate the entire personnel, destroy all installations and scientific materials. The plan foresees its launch within weeks. I will not supplement this document with my own beliefs since the arguments supporting it are solid. I maintain that our superiors have enough sense not to send any mercenaries against their own men. I'll admit I'm scared. So the army's staff captain. Huh. Okay. That should be it with that. He didn't have any. He had passwords and codes, but I think Nancy's sensitive files had a whole ton of them. Nancy, where are you? Nancy! Nancy. Shoot. Trying to... What I really wish is this wouldn't change around, because it makes it difficult trying to find the stuff again. Find their... Like, it just needs to stay where it is. Okay. So Maddie got that. Emlikin's order. Success. Oh, wait. So it's just this. Okay, maybe I do need to go back to Emlikin's. But either way. Sensitive password is easy though. A. Luciani. Hope. Emlikin's codes. Everyone just hates this guy. Of course, his feelings towards Nancy Edwards is alright. Yeah, this is our last one here. Key. And Psy. What? Did I spell it wrong? That's it for here, right? Yeah. Okay. So definitely. Okay. Okay. As for who may have someone, one of the people in this files would have. Okay, either way I have to end it here. But that was a lot of reading. So thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!